Alright, here's tutorial number 3. Okay, this one I'm going to start with rotating, so click your object and press R to rotate. And you get this, ooh. Now you can rotate it like that. Shit. Fuck yeah. Alright, and that's how you rotate. So let's go ahead and create a new plane. And we can resize, why not? Rotate. R is to rotate again. I got this weird little thing. Gonna undo that shit. So that's rotating. So now here's something special. So if you press S to resize, and then you press X, Y, or Z, now the green line is the Y-axis. Y-axis. The the X-axis is the red line, and the blue axis is Z. So it's three-dimensional. There's obviously three axes. So yeah, and so this is X, this is Y, this is Z. So what if you want to resize this thing perfectly so that it only goes on the X axis? So you press X, you press S, then you press X. So SX. So resizing the X vertices, and then you can only do this. Pretty cool, huh? Now, say we want to resize the Z, so we want to make it fatter. We do that. Although, wait, we can't because it's a flat object. So yeah. Now we want to do Y, so SY. Can do that. And then we just resize it all down. Now we got this little peanut, little sperm looking ass. So get into edit mode, press E, make a block. Okay. And now we do SZ to resize this thing. And there you go, now you can see it actually works since it's not 2D and it's 3D now. So SX, SY, and I think you get the resizing now. But it also works with vertices. So you get these four things selected. If you press S, it makes it like this. But you press SY, you can do this. Easy. Now SZ, do that. Now you press SX. It's a 2D thing. So this is like a 2D object. Think of it like that since it's just a flat thing. So you press SX, nothing happens because it's too fucking D. Now if you had maybe this thing selected, then you could press SX because it actually has something that's 3D worthy, I guess. I don't know. But there you go. There's your special resizing for your special needs. So get a plane, bring it up. Now let's say we want it to face perfectly that way. So you'd be like, I'm going to press R and rotate it. There we go. I'm going to try to get the best. No, that's bad. So you press R, press the degree you want. So to get it to look, to go straight that way, that's 90 degrees. I don't really know what axis, so I just press rotate 90 degrees. So I type in 90, and then I click X. It's not X, so I press Y. It is Y, so I stop at Y. Now I want it to face that way, so I'm gonna press R 90, X, Z, so it was Z. So for rotating, you press R, you press the how many degrees you want, and then you press the axes you want. And that's easy rotation, so yeah. Oh crap. Okay, so you get these two selected. Now if you do press E and you don't click right away, it will do this weird stuff. So it won't be perfectly aligned anymore. And I don't know, I think it's a little lower than it's supposed to be. So That's why you press E, click right away, and then use these axes to make it perfect. So you press E, don't click, and then you can do this weird stuff and it's not aligned. Okay, so next thing is moving easier. So you can click this. I don't really know what the hell happens, but so you right click in here and then you left click where you want it to be. So right click, or kind of like right click drag. So hold the right mouse button until it starts moving, then you can let go, and then left click where you want it to stay. So yeah, and then there's also pressing G. So if you press G, it will do the same thing pretty much. Not really need to click it. Also works for these. And there you go. You learned to resize axes, you learned to rotate stuff, and you learned to move stuff easier. Alright, go on to the next tutorial.